we're now onto my specialist area, which is social media. It is what I started my business on, and it's been growing consistently because that's what I've specialized in. So I'm not going to touch on Facebook because I'm going to do that in the next module. But what I am going to touch on is the other three big social networks. I'm also not going to touch on YouTube because getting into videos and stuff is probably not, it's going to be a bit too heavy for what I'm trying to teach you. So this is Twitter. And Twitter is basically, you put up messages with a maximum of 140 characters, and you basically, what you can do is you sort of find users under the search tab, so you can either add in people that you already know, which might be, so if I wanted to find, I'm going to find my business account, so my business account is set up under the name, so search for that, and there you go, there's my business account, so I can click on that. I'm already following it, so that's fine. And that is basically the gist of it. You basically find people, you engage in conversations. So let's just say, I'm going to find one of my friends at random here. Here we go. Just going to, basically, you add people, you start following people, and then they show up on your Twitter homepage, like under the tweets bar here. So then if you want to talk to one of them, you just hit the reply button. I have no idea what they're talking about. I'm just going to throw in something random here. Boo. And there you go. You know, I'm actually going to tell them what I'm talking about, or why they're in here. I'm using you both for a demo video. Evil laugh. And that is Twitter. You basically, you search, you can even search for topics of conversation. So if I wanted to search for, I don't know, if I wanted to search Facebook, go to the search bar at the top, hit Facebook, enter. And basically when people have posted about Facebook, those tweets will come up here. That you can either organize it by top tweets or all tweets. All tweets is when basically the whole list, basically anyone that's tweeted something mentioning Facebook, that will show up. So there's loads there. Whereas if you use top tweets, that is basically when someone's tweeted something and it's been retweeted a lot of times. That is so for example here, retweeted 100+ times, that sort of thing. That's what comes under top tweets. That's a very, very brief overview of Twitter. If you haven't already downloaded it, I have got a free guide to using Twitter coming out, should be coming out to you in the next couple of days. It's completely free, and it's just basically the 50 things a business should be doing on Twitter. Next I'm going to talk about LinkedIn. LinkedIn is primarily for B2B, so if you're a business-to-business business, then you should be on LinkedIn, and you basically set up your profile, you connect with people, so sometimes I will suggest who to connect with. You can import your email list as well. Your email address is from your address book. So you import that, you connect with people, and then to use this right, you do the two things which I use a lot on here. There's groups. So you can search for groups in whatever niche you're in. So if you click on the groups tab and you search for, I don't know, let me search under groups for monkeys. Just something completely at random. And whatever groups are related to monkeys comes up. So if you are a web designer, search under groups for web designer. And as you can see, web developer and graphic designer, that's a group. It's got almost 12,000 members, and this is more about networking with other web designers. And the other thing which I use a lot on LinkedIn is answers. So if you go to the More tab, you click on answers. This is basically where someone asks a question, It's sort of a general question which all LinkedIn users can answer. And then you basically choose whatever you're looking for. So in my case, it might be, I'm sure they used to have a sales and marketing and sales. There we go. It might be marketing and sales. Then from here it might be, I don't know, let's go with advertising and promotion. Now this is basically loads of questions which people have asked. You can just jump in there, answer them. So this guy's asked a question about Groupon. Click on that question. You can scroll down here. I haven't actually read the question, but you basically would just hit the answer button, type an answer, and then you can also add a link into your answer, and that can either link back to your Squeeze page, to your profile, or anything like that. And again, you will be able to drive traffic that way to your Squeeze page, to your profile, build up your network. And last one I'm going to show you is the newest big social network called Google+. That is plus.google.com. And with Google+, you basically search for people, you add them to your circles, and as you update, it's kind of like Facebook after that. You update your status, you interact with people, you tag people in your status updates, you have conversations. You can manage a business page as well. This is my personal profile. I've got, I think, 190 people in my circles. When you add someone to your circle, it means that they can see your status updates. And when you someone adds you to their, I think I got that wrong. When someone adds you to their circle, they can see your status updates unless you have them blocked. No, sorry. When you add someone to your circle, they can see your status updates. Yep. And when someone adds you back, you can see their status updates. Of course, there are various privacy settings and stuff. You can organize all your contacts on Google+ into different circles. But that is basically the very basics of Google+. It's still very new and it's still changing a lot. But for the purposes of this video, that's basically what I'm going to add. Is you search Google+. So let's say I wanted to search for Facebook. Now they bring up a mixture of profiles and updates about Facebook. So people and pages, and then most recent posts about Facebook as well. Some of these are in my circle, some of them aren't. Some of them are links which people have liked or plus one. That's actually a term. And you can filter that out to either from everyone, from everywhere, and everything. So you can either go for articles, Google+ posts, people and pages. It's up to you, and just, explore it, have fun with it, see what's being searched for. And that is Twitter, that is LinkedIn, and that is Google+.